Mic check, hello. Hello. Good evening. Good day to you all. How are we all doing? I'll just wait for some people to come in. Do. Is it working or not? I think so. Yeah, there we are. 7. Hello. Alright, we are live on Twitch as well. Good. Cool. Happy days. Happy days. We've got 7, Snowy, Anthony, Robbo, Nordic Soul. Hello. Right. 2 or 3 hour stream. Hello everyone. Welcome. Hope we're all doing well. I think Joey's just gone live as I hit live as well, unfortunately, which sucks, but oh well. Andrew, how are you doing? What am I doing today? Right now, I've got an Xbox Series X on the bench. So this is no power. So yeah, customer sent this in, just said it doesn't turn on. Not sure on the history of it. It has been open before though. So yeah, let's see what the deal is. He did right before me. Yeah. So Joey's just gone live. So sorry, Joey. I don't like to clash with other streamers in the same field. Sorry, buddy. But I was literally just setting up when I saw you went live. So sorry. It was not intentional. John Beck, how's it going, mate? Joseph, how are you doing? Junk Xbox, yeah. PS4, PSU prices have gone back up slightly on the website I was going to buy them from. Yeah, I still haven't looked for one for you, mate. I really need to find some time. I'll tell you what, give me 1 second. Hang on. Because I've got a couple of PS4s in the back. Let me just have a look. One moment. Let's see what's here. Right. So I've got one here. That is 4-pin, sorry. So you need 5-pin, I think you said. That one's 4-pin. And this one is... Oh, I've got one 5-pin. I have one 5-pin, but I don't know if the console works. That's the problem. It's just sat around on my shelf doing nothing. So I got this one here. It's got a new hard drive in it, so I'm assuming it probably works, to be honest with you, mate. But we'll have a look quickly before I get to work on this Xbox. Let's have a look and see if the actual console works, because I don't know. I really should sell some of these off. It's not. Oh, it's that's the case. What's knackered? Yeah. Console turns on. Oh, it's 4-pin. Oh, I got loads of 4-pins, dude. Tell you what. Where are you, mate? Are you in the UK or? That fan don't sound healthy. Need a 200 ER WS4 mate down the road. Oh, you could pick one up from me then, dude. Right, tell you what, hang on. So how much have they gone up to on that website? Oh, hang on, 200 ER. That's 1200 series, innit? Shit. I just remembered. Yeah, that one's 1200 series. Send me a text. If you go on the website, mate, if you go on the coded.repair, send me a text. There's some phone numbers on there. Send me a text message. Remind me after the stream. Just send me a text after the stream and remind me. Oh, fuck. 35 quid, 36 quid. Damn. That's ridiculous, man. How much do I sell them for? I don't sell them for that much, surely. Oh, I'll sell them for 30 quid. What, and then you've got to pay VAT after that? Yeah, I've got them on for 30 quid. I'm actually going to reduce the price because that's ridiculous. Like, I mean, even now, like, I'm going to knock it down to 25 quid because I can. So if I've got any, yeah, send me a text after the stream. So yeah, so you got to pay £36.56 plus VAT. Like, yeah, I'm not VAT registered, so. Obviously, I don't meet the threshold for VAT, so. I can drop it in chat, yeah. Go to console repairs. Cheers, buddy. There's my phone number, mate. Once I finish streaming, send me a text message, remind me, and I'll go and have a look for one for you. Alright, well, I don't know if this console works. I'll have a nose at that after the stream. Why not? Fuck it. Not after the stream. After the this repair. Why not? See if I can sell a PS4. It's going to be on an exploitable firmware. It's been sat there for well over a year. Actually, I think you can exploit all PS4s now, right? Can we sort out next week since I upload for advance? Should we go? Oh, my phone number's public anyway. Right, who else we got? Hang on. Joseph's message didn't get posted for some reason because, well, Google. Debug before you. Pixel's in the bin. Pixel's gone out today. Junk Xbox for repair. So yeah, we've got Robbo, John. Who else we got? We've got Stu, One Man New World, Chris. I like JDT, but I'm going to watch you because you get to the repairman less theatrics. Each to their own, yeah, fair enough. Rob Zivix, Wugley, Undergrow, Andy, Chris Farrell, hello, Alcove, hello. Are you on WhatsApp? Yes, mate. Yes, indeed. Jamie, how can you install Linux and make a new web server for the app? I only need the PSU. Yeah, I know, mate, I know. Yeah, if you want it next week, mate, that's absolutely fine. But I can save you one if I've got one. If I've got one, I'll just save it for you, mate. Is that all the parcels done so I can take him now before Cody goes home? Yeah, you can do if you want to, yeah. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Ramsar, it's been a while, mate. How's it going? Right, okay, so we've got an Xbox Series X. This has got no power. So it's been sent in by a customer, obviously. I've already done the sticker because I started it and then got sidetracked. So let's have a look and see if we can fix it, shall we? This has been worked on before by the looks of it. No, because then I'd have to sell the 240 CR, mate. So I'd still be stuck with one. I've got that many parts and I've got that many power supplies and stuff lying around. I'm actually in the process of sorting them all out and trying to sell them off on eBay just to get rid of them, because eBay's got a bigger marketplace than my store has. So I'll basically just try and get rid of them on eBay. You know, it pulls a bit more money in my way, sort of thing. Yeah, well, worst I can say is no, right? Yeah, so you can come up and collect it if you want. By the way, that goes for anyone. If you need parts, if you order parts, for example, through the website and you need to collect them, if you're local to me, by all means, come collect them. I'm always happy to let people come and collect them from me. It's not a problem. I did have someone try and call me at 6 o'clock in the morning the other night. Like, that was just ridiculous. 5:45 he tried to ring. Like, you're taking the fucking piss, mate. No worries, Tio. Take it easy, buddy. I was going to go live last night at like 10 o'clock, and I thought, you know what, I'll just carry on working on the app. So I did some more work on the app. It's nearly ready now. The demo site doesn't have the most up-to-date version on it though, at the minute. I'm just ironing out the last few bugs. Yeah, 6 o'clock in the morning. It's like, it literally says on Google 10 AM start. So why are they trying to call at 6 o'clock in the morning? Who's Phil? A guy who's not Andy. The Pixel gone, done. Sarah's just going to post it now. I took it back apart this morning and put it all back together properly. Glued the screen in, put a new battery in it, sent it out. She gone. We got broken plastic falling off on this piece of shit. Nice. Nice. Fortifix, how's it going, mate? I'm all good. I'm all good. Thanks for asking. £200 plus. Yeah. So the guy wanted me to take a chip off a board, dump the firmware and put it back on. And I'm like, well, no, because I haven't got a custom chip reader. I've got a CH341 because that's all I normally work on is 8-pin BIOS chips. So yeah, I've basically said I can't read the chip, and then he's like, oh, can you modify the board so as it takes a socket instead? I'm like, well, I can. And then he mentioned what it was off, and he said, oh, it's off an alarm system. No, I'm not touching that, mate. No. Not a chance am I touching anything to do with an alarm system. Probably at some point undergo, yeah. No more pixels for me, no. No, definitely not. That thing got me so bad yesterday. Seems dodgy. Yeah, I'm not going anywhere near it. I told him straight, I said no. So I'm not going anywhere near that, mate. I'm sorry, but he's like, oh, it's my own system. I'm trying to integrate it into my smart home. I don't care. Good, Kyle. How are you, mate? I think there's like 3 before yours, Kyle, at the minute. I am getting through them as quick as I possibly can, buddy. Unfortunately, every job I get seems really, really fucking awkward. Alright, step numero uno is test power supply, although that probably works because it's been apart before, so... Where's my... There. Alright, so... voltage mode on the multimeter. We get 12 volts. Power supply works. Okay. So step number 2. Isolate these boards and find out which one has a problem. Continuity mode. We'll check 12 volt on here. Short. Just confirm. No short on that one. Okay, so safe bridge board is likely fine. So we'll put that to one side. The issue lies on this board. So we've got a 12 volt short on the APU board. Kylie's number 2 after this. There's two. Oh, okay. So this is 3 weepies. Okay. Something in advance with the screws on mine. Well, which one's that, mate? Just remind me. From Nigeria. Never seen a good console technician like you. Thank you, mate. But there's a lot better people out there than me. But I appreciate that, mate. Thank you. There are much smarter people than me. Right. So I'm going to short on 12 volt on this. Let's pop under the scope. Drag all my cables with it. I really need to untangle them. Right. So that's showing us short. So what I'm going to do first is just look at these capacitors. Okay, no, it's just a light. I thought I saw a crack on that one. Yeah, so I'm just looking for cracks first of all, because if I see a cracked capacitor, it's going to save me a whole bunch of time. No, okay. So what about on this side then? Lovely, the freaking viscous paste's all been squashed. I hate it when they do that, because then it makes it almost impossible. Even with a thermal camera, you'll be amazed at just how much heat gets hidden by this viscous paste. So when you're using a thermal camera, if there's too much viscous paste in the way, it makes it really awkward. But what people do is they'll squash it, and it makes it difficult for me to remove. Okay, not seeing any cracked components. What about this side? So it's likely going to be a MOSFET which has failed. Okay. Right. So like I said, we've got a short on 12 volt, which is there. Do we have a short on any of the 3.3 volt stuff? No. I don't know if that takes 12 volt in or not, but what I'm going to do, because that's showing a short on there, I'm pretty sure that's 12 volt, so yeah, what I'm going to do is just inject voltage and take it from there. It's amazing how oxidised those test points get, isn't it? Okay. Good. Right. Load up the thermal cam. So I've got a wire soldered to 12 volt. I'm going to set my bench supply at 1 volt. I'll get 4 amps of current. Damn. Right, let me just fix the thermal cam view. Hang on. Right. Let's have a look. What's getting warm? I'm getting 4 amps of current, so there we are. There you are, look. There's your problem right there. One of the MOSFETs. One of the MOSFETs. An unusual MOSFET to fail. A very unusual MOSFET to fail. Where have I put my tweezers? There. If I just... I've got the freaking thermal cam upside down. That one. Second one in on this side. Okay. That one right there, and as you can see, there are no signs of failure at all. No signs that it failed, but it has failed. Okay. Right, I need a nozzle. Nozzle, nozzle. The fuck's my nozzle gone? Oh, I don't care. Forget the nozzle. Bang, and the shorty's gone. Straight away. Good. Alright, I need a donor board. Right. So, the short's gone. However, I'm going to need to make myself a little bit of room. Because I'm going to need to solder a new one in. What's happened with those caps, by the way? Did I knock them? Probably. Oh well, they can come off anyway. Go away. No one likes you. If I put remain shorted below 3 ohms, the APU is dead. No, it's fine. I've already checked it. Short's gone, mate. Right. Hey, Norske. Phone's ringing. Hang on. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Customer on the phone. Right, okie dokie. Let's get rid of the viscous paste from around this area. Nothing worse than trying to clean up flux when it's got viscous paste all around it. Like once you're done with the repair, I mean. I will say one thing though, make sure you put the viscous paste back, because I have seen these shut down because the MOSFETs have overheated when someone's removed the viscous paste and not put anything back in its place. It is a thing. There you are, that will do it. So U31. What's going on with my temperature? I think this tip's dying. Cool. Well, I'm going to grab one from a donor board. Press down on the chip. Good. All right. IPA. brush. Oh, you'll cause thermal shock doing that. Shut up. No one cares. You shouldn't put heat. You shouldn't put IPA directly on a hot spot. I don't care. I just don't care. Alright? No one does. No one cares. You'll cause the board to separate layers. No, you won't. No, you won't. Alright. Good stuff. Missed a spot. It's for you, ladies. Anyway. Splat. That viscous paste hot. You'll be amazed how much heat that viscous paste can actually take. Honestly. Unbelievable. Do. Squash. Break it up a bit and spread it down. There you go. Get rid of my fingerprints. Not leave any evidence behind. Good. Just got home in time it started raining. Nice. Very good, very nice. Right then. Let's get rid of these. Alright. Quick check on the meter. You can't see. Nice. Black screen of death. No, I just forgot to switch it over to the camera. So all you saw was the microscope view with no light. Right, I was just desoldering these wires anyway. Yep, no short. Good. Oh, hang on. Yeah, shut up. Stop lying to me. You're not short anymore. Go away. Alright. Do. I believe it lied to me. If you tried to tell me it was short. Huh. Lying bastard. Cool. Do. Yes, it was Nordic, yeah. 30 quid. 30 quid plus the return postage, mate. What? What happened then? One of my lights flickered. That was strange. It's a sign from above. No. No, it's not. You're just stupid. I hope it's fixed. We will find out in a few minutes. Nah, it should be fine. It should work now. Right, where did I put the plate to this? This plate. What? I'm losing my mind. Where did I put the plate to it? Oh, it's here. Never mind. It's on top of the fan. Cool. Good stuff. We want flames. No. I refuse. How you doing, Lee? I've gone blind. That's alright. Won't hurt ya. Bet you didn't see that one coming. PS5 BIOS file. What BIOS file is that, mate? Have you ordered one, or did you request one on the store? No, Ripso, you have to update to log into PSN. Right, I'm just going to put a couple of screws in this just to hold it together. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to put them all in. I'm hardcore. Totally dead PS5 Slim. Nice. I'm confident in my repairs. Yeah, I've got to see if his S up next after this one. Look, this is how gangster I am, look. Oh, okay. Give me a second, mate. I'll take a look. Give me a couple of minutes. Let me just put this back together and I'll take a quick look, mate. Wait, did I... Can't remember if... Yeah, I did. I was just making sure I put a screw under there. With that BIOS file, what PS5 is it? Is it a disc or digital? Yes, Anthony, Sarah's just posted it out. Yeah, I took it all back apart this morning and put everything back together properly. I'm probably going to regret putting that fully back together, ain't I? Oh, right, okay. You asked for another photo of the serial number. I don't know if my emails are going through. Yeah, I don't think I had a reply. Do me a favour if you can, mate. Just, if I post an email address, it'll be my personal one, because I'm not logged in on this computer to them emails, and I'll need to do two-factor and stuff. So if I post an email address, I think I remember it. If I just post an email address, it'll be my personal email address, but at least I can get to it on this PC. Oh, that's all in capitals, Y. Just while I'm here, if you send me an email to that email address with the picture of the serial number, and I'll get it sorted right now for you, basically, if that's all right. Right, I'm going to regret putting this fully back together before I've tested it, and we'll see. Now, to be fair, the Series X hasn't got that many screws, so it's not that bad. And at least if it works now, I haven't got to do anything else to it apart from put a few more screws in it. Going on. A line, thank you. Alright, the fan's clean, so I haven't got to do that. A broken Genius Pro 50 amp power supply. Damn, that's a beefy ass power supply there, mate. It's got 42 in the chassis, I know that, in the metal plate. I know it's got 42 screws in this metal plate. I think there's close to 16 total. That's not including the heatsink screw, the ones that are in the heatsink. Why are you going in cross-threaded? Goddamn stickers. Get out. Yeah, the PS1 was really easy to take apart. Okay. No sticky left on that corner at all. And on that one. Alright, moment of truth. Have I just wasted another 10 minutes to putting it back together? Probably. Scared. Scared me for a second. No! You've got to be kidding me. No. Ow, my fucking head. That's probably a RAM failure. That's not SSD. Why does everyone jump to the SSD as soon as I see that? That's not SSD, dude. That's never SSD. One. Oh. 1, 2, 3. 3 seconds. I've never come across 3 seconds. UART time, yeah. Well, it's not really UART on these, but yeah. Yes, I agree. Absolutely. It be UART time. No, Series S. SSD on the Series consoles never fail. Well, that sucks. Definitely Nordic, yeah, definitely. Fat sweaty douchebags. Simping over TikTok losers. Discord moderators, that's the kind of person. Discord moderator. Oh, you suck, man. That's annoying. Yeah, Ed. That's why they're bound into the board. It's for piracy. No, it's not. No, it's not. The Xbox has been out. Well, the Xbox 360 has been out since 2007, and it's never been. Oh yeah, hang on, wait. Alright, the Xbox One's been out since 2013, and that's never been hacked. Why didn't it get hacked? Because they allowed developer mode on it. So there was no reason to hack it. Exactly, Nordic, yeah, with game mods and stuff. No reason to hack it. If you don't give people a reason, they're not going to try. Just allow people to run their own freaking games on there. And the people who are actually capable of cracking it are not going to crack it because they don't need to. There are definitely going to be some hacked Xboxes out there, but people are just not going to be discussing it because they're not stupid. Like that chick who cracked it, like that girl who cracked it, right? She wrote that software and put it on the Microsoft Store. She's an absolute fucking moron. Like, I'm sorry, she's the dumbest smart person I've ever met. Why? Because if she'd have kept that shit to herself, if she'd have kept her mouth shut on how it was done, she could have just gave people the package files, sideload that shit, instead of fucking instead of having people download it through the Microsoft Store. Dumbest thing ever. You may as well put a fucking torrent site on Universal Studios website. Idiots, man. Absolute morons. It's like, oh, look at me, I'll crack the Xbox. Yeah, how's that working out for you, bitch? Fucking 2 days later and it's took down and patched, by the way. Why? Because Microsoft can see your fucking source code, you stupid fuck. Microsoft know exactly how you've done it because they can see your fucking source code. Because as soon as you release something to the Microsoft Store, they see your source code. If you want kudos, because you know she just did that shit for kudos, for a little bit of recognition. You want kudos? Just post a fucking picture on Twitch. Just post a picture on Twitch. Not Twitch, fucking X. Fucking, yeah, Twitter. Twatter. Just post a picture on X. Like, ah, look at me, I hacked the Xbox. That's all you need to do. Dumbass. Stupid fuck. Sorry. Look, I said it at the time. The moment I found out that the Xbox had been hacked and it was on the Microsoft Store, I was like, yeah, that's being patched in fucking couple of weeks. No, I was wrong. It got patched in a couple of days. Oh dear. So what do Microsoft do? They release a patch. They don't tell anyone what the patch is for. They just release an update. Because it's closed source software. They don't need to tell you what they're fixing. Stupid fucks. Probably does have an OnlyFans, yeah. Yeah, they do me paid £99 to get a hack patch. Like, come on, man, how stupid can you be? That's almost as stupid as that guy who posted on Facebook after releasing Fast and Furious 6 saying 7 billion people in the world and I was the first. Fuck you, Universal Studios. It's almost as stupid as that guy. You know, the same guy who was selling pirated movies to police officers and probation workers. It's almost as dumb as him. Not quite, but it's up there. It's up there with how stupid he is. Just saying. You may as well mug a grandma in the police station. You're stupid, man. Wonder who that was, Sarah said. Not a clue. Not a clue. I haven't got the foggy years. I don't know. Can't imagine anyone being that stupid. Nope. Nope. I mean, to be fair, it was intentional for me. I intentionally did it. But hey, it's almost as stupid as that guy. You know, the guy who gets himself sent to prison for a movie. I can't see some right dickos out there. I love streaming because it means I get to talk shit. And I get to fart as well. That was a wet one. I might have... might want to check my underwear. Can someone just let me know? Are farts supposed to be squishy? Because, damn. Oh, that stinks as well. Oh, I might leave you guys with that one because I'm going to go and get a smoke and a coffee in a second. So I might have to leave you guys with that one. Alright, let me just get the pin out for this piece of shit. Open image. Do. Right. With a little bit of flux, we can make it through the night. Just because I got OCDs, not that we need this one, but why not? Coffee is black, yeah. I have to have black coffee. I cannot stand coffee with milk in it. Right, okay, so purple one goes there. Blue one needs trimming slightly, it's a bit long. Green one's a bit long, but that's just ground, so don't really care. I also don't care about the quality of the solder joints, as long as it's connected. Right, so my blue wire, that's I2C DAT. My purple wire is clock, and then ground. And that's how they're wired on the Pico. Good stuff. Alright. Right. I'm going to need the Nexus board. Okay, good stuff. I don't know if this USB is power only, I can't remember. I think it is. I need a micro USB cable. Where's my micro USB cable gone? Where has that gone? Where the hell has that gone? So, have you got a micro USB cable, please? I can't find mine. Someone's nicked my cable. Again. They need to stop nicking my cables, the bunch of bastards. No, there has to be one somewhere. The one that connects your Bluetooth speaker up there. That cable. Because Apple are retards. That's why. Just saying. Apple is stupid. Because they are under the assumption that people don't need to transfer data through USB because of their iCloud service, which is absolute bollocks. So they assume because they use iCloud, that no one ever needs to transfer through USB. So, yeah. Sarah, did you get that message about the cable? Where the fuck is my USB cable, man?
This one.
Yeah, assuming it's data, but...
It was a college watch.
Luna, get out.
She's been over to the thing, she. Come on in here, Slim. Come on.
I
Come sit in here, Phil.
I don't want her in here.
Luna. Lou, come on. Luna.
Right.
Come on.
Hang on.
I've got to do it. Let's go because we're busy.
Hmm?
Luna, she won't come out.
No.
Luna, come on. Seven on it. You stay there.
Right, so why is this not working at all? It's not picking up at all. Which is very, very odd. Luna, what are you doing? Why are you in here? Like, I would have thought it would have at least lit up. Yeah, that USB port's working. Luna! You're not funny. Right, that cable's not fucking good at all. Where the fuck is my cable? Luna, get off. She's cute. She's a bitch. Ain't you, mate? Come here. Hello. You're a bitch, ain't you? So now you're going to stop me working because you're sitting on my lap. I can't do anything, guys. Luna's sat on my lap. Why are you walking on the desk? Right, I know I have a cable in this office, but I do need a piss. I'll be back in a minute. I'm going to get Luna out of here as well because she's just going to annoy me. Come on. Come on. I'm back. Got myself a coffee. And a cable. Whoops. Alright, what's with the phone? Why is the phone going? Hang on. Right, let me just sort this out for... Sort this BIOS chip out for Dylan. 1 second. And then I'll get to that. Right. Okay, bear with me. Dylan, are you still in chat at all? Afternoon, Arctic. Make sure that the PO guy doesn't short on the metal of the PSU. I've killed one myself already. Yeah, I know, yeah. Yeah, you definitely don't want to be doing that. Right, bear with me 1 sec. Right, and send. There you go. It was a confirmed kill. Well, no, we're going to try. My grain wire's come loose though. So that's a thing. So do you remember when I said? Do you remember when I said I don't care about the quality of the solder joint? I lied. Right, please work USB. Why are you not working? What the hell? Look, this is definitely a data cable, 100%. How's it going, MacGyver? That is definitely a data cable, so why are you not working? You can't seriously tell me that my Pico's failed. It worked fine last time I used it. I bought this one from Amazon, mate. I'm wondering, to be honest, if this is an SSD issue. No worries, mate. If you're not in a rush to get it, I would say buy it from AliExpress. Well, that SSD looks like it's never come out of there. Although it is a bit loose. It is a bit loose. So if the thread lock was holding the screw in, it would have been a lot tighter than that. So there is a chance it's been removed. Right, bear with me 1 minute. I'm just making sure I didn't have anything on the screen that was going to dox people. I'll grow up, camera. I was just making sure I didn't have anything on the screen that was going to dox people. No, the light's not coming on, mate. It usually lights up, doesn't it? Am I wrong there? It usually lights up, no? No, I haven't got sound muted, no. Oh, that's a bad sequence number. That's a real bad sequence number. 70. Crystal disk info hasn't even loaded yet. 70 ain't good, man. That's high. Like real high. I mean, it's not necessarily means it's bad, but 70 is high. Crystal disk info hasn't even loaded yet. Or is it just that it didn't actually try and open? Okay, it's reading okay. Oh, on my 4 terabyte? Nah, it's fine. There's nothing important on here. I store everything on my NAS. I don't like how long that's taking. So crystal disk info can lie. That's taking a long time. No, that's my SSD. So 2 years, 20 days of use. And 47 terabytes of writes. 49 terabytes of reads. That's taking a long time. Sequence 70 SSDs balked, possibly. It's taking a long time to read as well. Oh, I'm good, Wizard. How are you, mate? Yeah, look at it. Shall I give it a bit of heat? Let's give it a little bit of heat treatment, shall we? Come on, SSD. We all know how much you like heat. Right. What have we got set on here? What's the heat set to? It is set to 170. That'll do. Yeah, I know it's moving, but it's taking forever. Seven years later, 1% increase. Yeah, sounds about right. I know it's moving, but it's just taking forever, man. I didn't heat it up that much anyway. Just a little bit. Nesquik, how's it going? Slow and steady wins the race. Not here, because it normally sends corrupted bits. When it takes this long, it normally sends corrupted bits. Would I do a speaker replacement on a PC monitor? Possibly. It depends if you can actually get the speakers. Craft said my P code doesn't show a light. No, I know, but I'll tell you what. Let's plug it in and have a look in Device Manager while I'm waiting on this. But I get the feeling it's not working because I'm pretty sure mine had a light on it. It has definitely got an LED on it, yeah. Alright, I'll check in Device Manager. COM1, COM7, COM8. No, I'm pretty sure mine comes up as COM6. No, it's not reading it. Nope. I wouldn't use PC monitors for speakers anyway. Yeah, so that P code's not reading at all. That's annoying. Oh dear. Sounds tight. Yeah. Yeah, it's the same board, definitely. Alright. So, I'm just gonna... I'm just gonna order some Picos off AliExpress. I'm gonna order 5 of them. Yeah, people do add that to same boards, yeah. Alright, just ordered 5 Type C Picos from AliExpress. What? What the fuck do you mean? Declined? Fuck off, man. I'm talking shit. Alright, done. Have I sent your order? What order was that, mate? What's the order number? Code is home. Right, is this still going on? Your stomach growling. Oh no. Yes, it's gone out today, mate, yeah. 4087, yeah, it's gone out today, bud. I do owe you a £5. I need to refund you a £5 because I've just this second realised you asked for special delivery and I've sent it track 24. So it'll still get there tomorrow, but I'm gonna have to refund the postage for you. I didn't notice. I'm really sorry. It's too late as well because I've just realised and it's just gone out. It went out like an hour ago. In fact, why has Royal Mail not updated that? Hang on one sec. Why is that not updated with Royal Mail? It has updated with Royal Mail. Why hasn't it updated with the store? Oh, thank you, mate. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm sorry, mate. I just realised because I was looking through orders just when you said that message, and realised you put it as special delivery. Right, I'm going to update it manually. I don't know why Royal Mail hasn't updated it. I'll update it manually with the tracking number. There you go. You should get an email. I don't know why that hasn't updated on Raw Mail, updated on the store. To be honest, I'm getting rid of Shopify anyway. I'm going to create my own e-commerce. I'm going to create my own. £25 a month just to host it is ridiculous. Yeah, you can ask questions. You can ask questions. If I can answer them, I'll answer them. No problem. No worries, buddy. No problem. Yeah, actually, did that actually, is it actually showing up as sent? Yeah. There you go. Yeah, it is, yeah. Good. Yeah, 2:31, Sarah dropped it off, yeah. Good stuff. This is taking forever, man. That bar has jumped a fair bit. Yeah, it's still taking forever. That SSD is fucked. That could be what's causing the beep on beep off. Problem with that is it's going to cost the customer a fair bit. Glitches on PS5 games, but PS4 works perfectly fine. Are you sure the error is not 108262-9? I know, sir. No, it's not the SSD controller. Unfortunately, it is unfixable. If that is the 108262-9 error, it's unfixable. It's going to be an APU fault, and they're not. The APU is not repairable. The only thing you can do with that is replace the motherboard. Unfortunately. Hey, Joey Raid. Nice. Thank you, Joey.
Joey Does Tech raided my stream with 113 viewers.
Raid. Welcome. How's it going, Joey? How did the stream go, mate? Looks great. That was AI, but yeah. Thank you, mate. Close Slug, welcome. They do, Ruby, yeah. Yeah, Joey Raid. What up, people? We're working on a Series X. I've just fixed a no power issue on it to get another no power issue in the form of a beep on beep off, and it looks like a dead SSD. So, yeah, shout out to Joey. Check him out, guys. There's a link in Twitch chat for him. Welcome, everyone. How you all doing? Oh man. Watch a lot of your vids. Thanks for your content. Thank you, dude. Appreciate you, mate. Thank you. All good, man. I hope you well. Yeah, good. Thanks, mate. Did you manage to fix anything, or no? Ignore that unstable mark on there. It's not unstable at all. Oh, average stream bit rate too high. Oh, boo hoo. Oh, Twitch can't handle the bit rate. It's only set to 8 megabits a second. Not even that, like 8,000 kilobits a second, I think. Yeah, so grow up, man. There you go. Are you happy? Are you happy? Twitch? Are you happy? Yeah? How's it going, Slapstick? Don't have any supplies at the moment, unfortunately. Honestly, things on eBay now. So what state they're in? Yeah. What do you need, mate? What parts do you need? Hey, it's finally done. Right, okay, let's grab another SSD. Do. Just faulty consoles, not been able to do much fixing on stream. Ah, gotcha. Fair enough. Alright. Right, okay. So if you need parts, mate, just message me. I can probably do you better prices than eBay. Right, let's just reload this. Come on. There you go. What was that noise? What was that noise? Just telling me it's too hot, isn't ya? You lying bastard. Do. Hurry up and load. Right. Let me just export this one. Let's take a backup of this file. How do you change a bitrate by being live? You won't let me do that in Streamlabs. I'll just go on settings, mate. Just settings and then go to output. Whoops. It still says it's unstable for some reason. I don't know. I don't really care. Like, grow up, Twitch. Stop being a bitch. Oh no, it's 1 kilobyte per second over. Oh no. Alright. Tell you what, how's this for you? Is that better? 5998? Is that better? Yeah, it's stable, it's just Twitch moans. Just Twitch moaning. I don't think this SSD is any good either. Don't think this one's any good. Right, have I got another one? Don't have one in that console. I have got a couple of Xboxes in the house. See, that's taking too long as well, really. Shouldn't take that long. bear with. I'm going to cancel this one. Plug in another SSD. Feels devarying something. No, I'm not. I was just getting another SSD out of a scrap console. Okay, that's just picked up. Let's close that out. Yeah, access violation. Stop whining. Come on. Is YouTube chat playing up? No. No, it's... As far as I know, it's not a slow data cable. Tell you what, I will try plugging it into another USB if this goes too slow, but this is how I always connect it and it's never had an issue before. I am starving, man. It is going really slow now that you mention it. Like on all SSDs, it shouldn't take that long. Right, let me try it on another cable. Hang on. Try that. Because that's Type C, which that's going through. It really shouldn't take that long. I'd love a mac and cheese. Yeah, that sucks, that does, mate. Sorry to hear that. Sending loads of messages, not going through. I'm seeing these messages, mate. No, it's just this is a different reader, a different cable. So unless my PC's just on a real slow go, I'm using like 12% CPU, 14% CPU, 14 gig memory. Like it's not, I'm not throttling my PC at all. Obviously the GPU's using a bit because I'm streaming, but you got to bear in mind I've got like 3 browser windows open here. I've got OBS open. I've got 2 more browser windows open on my other screen. I'm using like between 10 and 15% CPU. So unless it just so happens that all of these SSDs are fucked. No, that's actually going quicker now. On this one it is. No, it's USB 3. Everything's USB 3 on my PC. So that one's going a lot quicker. Format the drive. and then restore it with this file I've got here. Still says it's unstable. So fuck off, man. That crap. Like, no, it's not unstable. It's perfect. Look at how stable it actually is. You dumbass. Right, nearly done. There you go. Beautiful. Right, so we've got the correct data on that SSD. No. No. This is not the SSD. To be honest, I didn't think it was. Although that SSD probably is dying. Unfortunately, I think it's going to have to be a no fix. Because at the minute, I don't even have a UART reader. And from what I've been told, that particular MOSFET kills the APU. Did I do resistance ground on MEM5? No. No, I didn't. Not yet. Where's MEM5? Which one's MEM5? Hang on. Walking in Memphis. Which one is MEM5? Is it on the other side of the board? Coil next to the FET you replaced. What, as in that coil? I'm walking in Memphis. Let's have a look. Resistance mode. It's not short, that's the thing. So I can't see that resistance being too low. Oh. 0 ohms. 0.2 ohms. I assume dead APU then, yeah? Ugh. You said you checked. No, I said it resolved the 12 volt short. Ugh. Alright then. I'm just going to scrap it off then. So yeah, that it sent 12 volts straight to the APU then. That's nice. Lovely. Awesome. Good stuff. Fan-fucking-tastic. Alright, I better call the customer and give him the bad news. Tell you what, let me just... I know it's pointless, but let me just double check this on this cable. I haven't looked for the 14, mate, but I can take a look. Not immediately, obviously, but I can take a look at some point. Right, bear with me. Right, let's on stream what? Sourcing chips? No, definitely not. If that's what you mean. Right. See, it's slow on this one as well, so I'm assuming his SSD is dying. So I want to know this. I need to know this because if his SSD is dying as well, I wouldn't even offer to buy the console off him. It's taking a while. So normally I'll give the customer an offer to buy the console off him. But if the console's dying as well, then yeah. If the SSD is dying as well, I wouldn't offer to buy it. So I need to know this before I speak to the customer. No, that SSD is dying as well. It's taking too long. Oh, hang on. No, it's not. It might be okay. Somewhat agree with you there, Keith, but you still have work to do. Like, if you're your own boss, yes, you can goof off and whatnot, but at the same time, you goof off, you just don't get paid, right? And you probably will get pissed off customers as well. You just back the key up and transfer it. Yes, but from what we can tell, the APU is dead anyway. So I'd buy it off the customer for spares, but the SSD needs to be fully working. I'll just check these things before I actually speak to the customer, because if I say to you, "Oh, is it?" A lot of the time when you tell them no, it's unfortunately it's going to be a no fix, they'll turn around and say, "Oh, is it any good to you for spares?" And then that's when you just make them an offer. I don't pay any more than 50 quid. If I've worked on it and I know there's no chance of me getting it working, I normally charge like 50 quid. I normally pay like 50 quid. Like maximum I'll pay is 50 quid. Because the power supply to me is worth 40 quid. The disk drive is worth 20 quid. And the SSD is worth like 60 quid. So, and I want to make some money on it as well. So this one is not so great. Yeah, okay. Well, that's reading better now on that cable. I don't know what's going on with that cable because that's the cable I always use. But it's reading better now. I'm just going to go and give the customer a call. I don't want to put this back together yet. I'm going to, because if he does offer to sell it to me, then I'll obviously not have to put it back together. It depends, Reaps. After the Pixel fiasco, I don't blame me. Yeah, it depends what's been done to it. So, if it's had significant repairs, excuse me. If it's had significant repairs, then yes, I will charge a bench fee. Well, if it's had any soldering done at all, I'll charge a bench fee. If someone's just opened it up and checked the power supply or whatever, then no, then I won't. Let me just put this. Just put this file back onto here for this other console, just in case there is a time when I manage to fix it. So you go. There you go. Yeah, so I'm going to go and speak to this customer real quick. Yeah, if he's had any kind of repairs done, that reduces my chances of being able to fix it. So at that point, I'll just say, right, there's going to be a £40 bench fee if I'm unable to repair it because I've got to cover my time. So, yeah. Because at the end of the day, I've got to keep the lights on, right? And the time I spend on them jobs, I could be spending on other jobs. Right, I will be back in a minute. I'm going to go say hello to my son because he's just got home from school. Well, half an hour ago. So I'm going to go and say hello to my son. I'm going to grab the next job and I'm going to speak to this customer and see what he says. So I'll be about 5 minutes, guys. 5 to 10 minutes. I'm back. Right. I got the next job here. Bear with me a sec. Alright. I'm walking in Memphis. I'm back. Alright, so not going to be buying this off him. He didn't offer, so I'm going to get it back together. And it'll go back out tomorrow. I've got a fresh coffee, yeah. Alright, I was just playing around with Cody. He's just running around with his bits hanging out everywhere. Little shit. I hate making phone calls like that, telling people it's a no fix, but hey, what can you do? Sometimes you can't fix them. Right, did that restore? Yes, it did. Okay, good. Put that back with that console. No, he fell down. Hang on. Good. Okay, so yeah, it's just one of those things, I suppose. Sometimes they're just unfixable. I mean, technically it's fixable. Everything's fixable. It just depends what lengths you want to go to, right? I'll put that back in there. Yeah, it just depends what lengths you want to go to, but obviously we're not going to be going to that length. I only want some console back. Mr. B doesn't add. Yeah, he didn't offer, so I don't offer to buy them. So I'll never say, oh, I can't fix it. But by the way, I'll buy it off you for 50 quid. I only offer to buy it if they make the offer first. I'll never phone them and say, oh yeah, I can't fix it, but do you want to sell it? Because to be honest, I've got enough parts anyway. It's not like I'm short on parts. I only buy it as a way of them to wash their hands of it, to be honest. Like, if they just want rid of the console, sometimes they offer for you to keep it for free, and that's going to sound really bad, but sometimes they just say, yeah, just keep it. I get that quite a bit. I had one the other day, I had a PS3 given to me the other day. Customer was just like, yeah, just keep it. Okay, cool. Sound. Like, some customers just don't want anything for it, they just want it. They just want to wash their hands of it at that point. So I don't offer until they offer. Which sounds bad because that's like, oh yeah, you're just fishing. No, I'm not. I just, if they say to me, if I say to them, like, I'll buy it off you, and their intention was to say, yeah, just keep it, then I'm losing money then, technically. Right? If they just don't care, and they're going to give it me for free, then I'm going to take it for free. You get that quite a bit. Being the same about honestly, if I had a console that would be on economical repair, I'd say keep it. Yeah, it's one of them. I mean, some people just, they'd rather just wash their hands of it. Any leads on the new PS5 HDMI chips yet? No. No, unfortunately not, mate. I've got a couple of them. But I'm in two minds whether to sell them, to be honest. I have got a couple of those chips. Two I've got in total, I think. Series S is next year. Original switch not charging. Normally it's around about £50. Normally. It can vary depending on what's actually wrong with it. But normally between £50 to £60 is the average repair price on those. Yeah, not many people send Series S's in for some reason. I absolutely agree. All kids should learn how to repair stuff. Yeah, I do agree with that. Or at least understand how the electronics work. Thing is, it doesn't matter what it is. Once you learn how to repair stuff, once you get good at repairing stuff, like on a regular, like, I mean, because you can repair stuff, like you can fix the odd thing here and there, but like sometimes it's just pot luck. Once you get to the point where you can reliably repair stuff, it's a skill for life. You never forget it, or you shouldn't. So I've got this board right here. This board is off a time machine, right? It's off a time machine. And within 5 minutes today, I've managed to track down the culprit of the no power issue. So this is a power supply off a time machine. And that's the inrush limiter, the thermistor. Obviously that's a problem, but you have to ask yourself, why did that fail, right? Why did that fail? So I'll trace that back to there, and this capacitor, this variable resistor here has failed, this MOV. So why has that failed? So then you trace it back just a little bit further, full bridge rectifier. That thing there, that's failed. So I've got to, at some point I've got to desolder these, check the rest of the circuit, make sure it resolves the short, which it should. And then hopefully the rest of the circuit's fine, because otherwise, unfortunately, let's just put it this way, you're not going to buy one of these power supplies, and it's going to be about 10 grand for the customer to buy a new machine. So at some point I'm going to be working on that today. But once you actually get proficient in working with electronics, once you get used to how a circuit works, how it's laid out, you know, for example, a power supply takes AC voltage in and it rectifies it down to DC volts and stuff like that. Look, once you understand the fundamentals of how a circuit works, you should be able to repair, realistically, you should be able to repair most things. If it's fixable and the fault is findable, you should be able to repair most things. And as most of you know, I don't use schematics really. In fact, I struggle to read schematics. I'm really bad at understanding schematics. My skill lies in the physical fault finding, like using my brain to actually think, okay, this has failed, so why has this failed? What's this connected to? Okay, what's that component? What does that component do? How can that component fail? Like, what can go wrong on this component, sort of thing. You know, my skills lie in that, like the thinking side of it, not going through a schematic and just mindlessly replacing components. Anyone can mindlessly replace components. Anyone can just say, oh yeah, this might have failed, so I'll replace this, let's try it. But yeah, I think everybody should learn at least basic fault finding skills. The problem is 90% of stuff out there, schematics are unavailable for them. That's the reality. So I mean, yeah, fair enough. If you specialise in one particular device, you can say, okay, well, can we get schematics to make my life a bit easier? But for the most part, especially when you're working on multiple stuff, you're going to be working without schematics. You're going to be working blind. The power eject button flexor 1200. If I've got any, I don't think I actually sell them on the store, but I'd have to see if I've got some, mate, because I don't think I've got any 1200s. Well, I don't think I've got any complete 1200 consoles. I haven't seen a 1200 PS4 for a while. Yeah, I'm a problem solver. Yeah, I use my brain and I actually think about it. I don't just mindlessly go in replacing components and saying, oh yeah, this could have failed. Like, that's not the way to do it. I mean, it's one way to do it, but it's not the way to do it. The way to do it is to look at the circuit and say, okay, this is this component, this is this component. Right, Google this chip. What does this chip do? Okay, that's a 5 volt to 3.3 volt LDO. Okay, so that could have failed. Am I getting 5 volts in? Yep. Am I getting 3.3 volts out? No. Okay, so this chip must have failed then. But that's how I do things anyway. There's nothing wrong with using schematics. Obviously, they're a tool and they're there to help. But you're not going to have schematics for everything. That's the problem. Which is why I've never really bothered caring about like the Series X schematics and stuff like that. Like someone was like, "Oh yeah, schematics have been leaked for the Xbox." Oh, have they? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it's like I've used them about 5 times since, and I've worked on thousands of the fuckers. Like it's just like Wizard just said, we had to reverse engineer these consoles before schematics was available for like the Series X, and we had to reverse engineer the PS5 and stuff like that. And some of you might remember the eureka moment I had on stream when I bought that PS5 just before Christmas, the year that they got released, the year after they got released, sorry. And I ended up near enough fucking in tears on stream because I'd managed to fix 2 PS5s to give to my kids. Like, I was genuinely overwhelmed with joy because I managed to get them a PS5 when they weren't available by buying 2 cheap ones faulty. Yeah, by the time it get leaked, it's too late. We already know how the fucking things work. Yeah. Yeah, it's too late, Sony. We've already reverse engineered it. We already know how your circuits work. You may as well just give us the schematics and make yourself look good. It's true. It's true. If we've already ascertained how these circuits are working, and then Sony was to crop up and say, "Oh, you know what? We're gonna give out the schematics. We're gonna help people repair them." People are gonna be like, "Wow, Sony, that's a fantastic thing to do." A lot of respect there, Sony, for releasing the schematics. You're a great company. You care about your customers to the point where you care about whether people can fix them or not. You're not just after our money all the time. But no, they don't do that. They don't think that. They don't think, oh yeah, these people know exactly how these consoles work. They know exactly what chips do, what voltage rails, and what chips are required for the console to turn on, and how the SSD is paired to the console, and how the BIOS is paired to the console, and how the disk drive is paired to the console. So we'll just release the schematics anyway. No, they're just like, nah, fuck them, let them keep guessing. There's no benefit except PR, but that's the thing. Like, if they was to release them, word would get round incredibly fucking quick, incredibly quick. I don't think, oh, schematics and what? Yeah, exactly. I am the schematic, baby. Especially for PS5s. Look, I am the fucking schematic. It's all up here, man. It's all up here. Fuck your schematics. Fuck your diagrams. We don't need them. The thing is, though, it's like you used to go into the back of a TV and there'd be a nice bunch of papers there, and you'd open it up and it'd be like, yeah, here's exactly how your TV was made. Like, here's a massive fucking block diagram of the circuit. Or there'd be actual schematics there, not just block diagrams. There'd be actual schematics there. And it was like, yeah, so okay, so we ain't got to guess here. We ain't got to sit there probing around a fucking super high voltage fucking tube TV, because we can just know exactly where the high voltage is, because there's a schematic right there. Do you really think Grundig lost out on any sales because they put the schematics in the back of the TV? No. Did the fuck? In fact, they probably sold more. Because it looked like they actually cared about the fucking customer. Oh, but for security. What security? Your consoles are getting cracked anyway, you dumb bitch. Like, what fucking security are you talking about, you dumbass? Oh, we've got to pair the console to the SSD to the board because we need to protect our IP. No, you fucking don't, you stupid fuck, because there isn't a single person in the world that can encrypt an SSD to the point where it cannot be replaced. It just takes us longer, that's all. It just takes us longer. Oh no, they don't give a fuck. They don't care. That's why you don't see me like playing modern consoles, because I just don't give a fuck. The games are shit anyway. The games are absolute dog shit. I'll be playing a console soon when I get my old big back TV from my brother-in-law's this week. The one I paid 50 pence for at a car boot about 4 years ago before they went stupid in price. Yeah. And then I'll be playing on my N64. The thing is, the general public just don't understand. They don't know. That's the problem. A TV from 75 doesn't take DLC. Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely grabbing my CRT TV from my brother-in-law's this week because he wants the space in his loft anyway. So, and I want it in my bedroom. I'm going to sit there at 3 o'clock in the morning playing on fucking Super Mario like I used to do when I was 10 years old. It's going to be great. It's going to be fucking awesome. It's going to be absolutely fucking awesome. I'm going to pretend I was 10 again. Actually went to college to fix them bad boys back in 91. Nice. My dad used to do them. But that was my dad. That was my dad's profession. He was a TV engineer. And back in the 80s, my dad was a TV engineer. But you know what though? My dad's, before he got dementia, my dad's watched a few of my live streams and he's just absolutely fucking baffled. You want me to live stream Mario on the CRT? Hell yeah. Done. Yeah, he's just like my dad was a TV engineer back in the 80s. And before he got dementia, he used to watch my live streams and he was just absolutely fucking baffled. Now he can't even remember who I am, but 10 years old playing Nintendo at 3 AM. Hell yeah. My mum used to take the plugs away, the cables, until she realised I could find pretty much any fucking well, for the aerial I just used to use a fucking copper wire. So she started taking the power plug away. So I'd find another one in my dad's fucking shed and I'd hide it. And then eventually she realised and she took the controllers away. Didn't you say your father was a TV technician like mine was? Yeah, exactly, yeah. No, I don't remember. I was born in 88, so my dad went to prison in 86 or 86, I think it was. Yeah, just as my mum fell pregnant with my sister. I think he went to prison in 86. And he never did it again after that. So yeah, But yeah, early 80s, like mid 80s, he was a TV engineer. In fact, he must have been a TV engineer when I was born, because it says on my birth certificate TV engineer. But my dad used to go around fixing people's TVs at their houses. Like, he literally just used to go around with a crappy soldering iron and a bunch of parts in his bag, because like the parts was all standard, like just. And he'd just go around fixing TVs at people's houses, and I think he used to charge them like £5 or £10, which back then was probably about the equivalent of about £40 an hour. Making a killing. Dealers pay tens of thousands for that. AliExpress £500. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I didn't fart. You farted. Right. Just make sure it at least turns on for a second, which it will. What? Okay. Bye-bye. It's fucked. It's wamboozled. Alright. On to the next one we go. Turns on, stays on. No, it does still shut off. A barking spider. Alright, we have a liquid damaged Xbox Series S. Yeah, it's a rip, yeah. How's it going, Paul? I am baking an Xbox Series S. Alright, so this has been liquid damaged. It's in really good condition, but it's been liquid damaged. It's got no power. So, I didn't just fart, you farted. Let's get to fixing it, shall we? I need a shit. Too much info, but yeah, never mind. Alright, I'm actually going to drop this down to 120. Never been worked on. No prior repair attempts, nothing like that. This time it is the customer's fault, yeah. Let's have a look, see. Bit dusty. Little bit dusty. That's fine. It's all good. Do 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 do. I love the Xbox Series S. They're just so easy to get into. Good job people break stuff, yeah. Well, no matter what happens, there'll always be someone with a cup of coffee over their Xbox. Micro slop, yeah. I used to call it micro sucks. Still do actually. Oh, okay. Micro sucks wind blowers. Right then, laddie. Alright then, laddie. Okay. Do. Either way, this could do with a clean. How's it going, Sean? Stripping for more than a new Series S, yep, exactly. Look at all that lovely dust. Do. Right. I'm just giving everything a clean before I start, just because, why not? Alright, so step number 1, do we have 12 volts on the power supply? Yep. Power supply works, okay, so it's not that. So now we need to find out what it is that's causing it. Yeah, I think it might be that. I think there's your problem, Jim. I think that might be the cause of the issue, don't you? It's just a thought. Like it's a possibility that could be the cause. It's not guaranteed, but it's a possibility. A modern piece of art indeed. Alright, microscope time. We might need to do quite a bit of work to this to get the fucking thing working. I think it might be a little bit liquid damaged. Ooh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wah. 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 That's broken. Oh, wow. You know what? After brushing this down with just a dry brush, it doesn't look that bad. It's going to be a long one, yeah. No, I've just cleaned it up, and look, it's not awful. I mean, yeah, it needs a few components replacing and stuff, and that trace is a little bit blown up, but yeah, I think that might be the main cause, to be honest. Just a thought. You know what? I don't know if this is actually going to be fixable or not. Right. It's a little bit funny. It's blown up inside. There used to be a MOSFET there, but it went for a ride. Actually, that didn't used to be the MOSFET, did it? It used to be, what was it? Nothing. Just the MOSFET. Ruh-roh. The back's fine. It's a little bit funny. It's blown up inside. There used to be a MOSFET there, and then it went for a ride. This'll cost a lot of money. To fix what's been fried. But if anything, they're lucky that nobody died. Yeah, I don't think this is economical, to be honest. Wow. Does he singing cost extra money? Nope. Need to go on X5? Definitely fucking not. American idiot, maybe. Can you tell me more about this fancy soft touch coating? Where did my tweezers go? I don't know. Right in front of my face. You can just drill a hole, yeah. That goes too deep. Yeah, that goes too deep. Way too deep. It goes too deep. Yeah. I think I'm going to call it. If it was one layer, okay. 2 layers, not a problem. 6 layers, that's when you have to give up. That's a lot of layers deep. The black ash is carbonized PCB. It basically turns the substrate to carbon, and carbon's conductive, which is why it gets worse over time the more you apply power to it. Right, I will pretty much guarantee that she's still short. I will pretty much guarantee she is still short, ladies and gents. Yep. Yep. You know, the funny thing is, it's only drawing 4 milliamps. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's just... Oh, I missed it. I didn't catch it on camera. Well, we know where the short is anyway, don't we? Oh, smell that. If only we had smell-o-vision. Where's the short? I've cleared that short. Where's the next short? Right. Give me the thermal cam. Ah! My wheel's on the cable. Hang on. Got ya. Parts harvester. Donation station. Yep. Alright. Temp master. Right. Okay, show me the heat. Everywhere. There it is, look. So there's the next short, right there. There. Okay. I've got my eyes on it. Well, I've got the tweezers right on the short. I know exactly where you are in the motherboard. It's right there. Right in the corner. So, really? Still short? Short on this corner now. Oh yeah, I can see you smoking. Oh, I can see ya. There you are. There you are, I can see ya. literally short everywhere. This is a lost cause, by the way. It goes all the way along. Like you can see the burning. I'm still looking on the thermal cam, by the way. Now it's the MOSFET. So basically, the way this is going to work is it's going to show the short with the least resistance. Like it's going to show the path with the lowest resistance to ground. So the short that was there was a lower resistance than that MOSFET was, so then it was showing the MOSFET as short. I have cleared it a little bit, so it's dropping. It dropped the voltage down to 0.4 volts, and then it's dropped it back up to 2.8 now. By the way, it's not a good idea to put IPA on a point which is sparking, just for reference, okay? It is not a good idea at all. Right, I can see you, you bastard. So I'm monitoring the current draw. I'm also using the thermal cam at the same time to see when this short clears. So basically when the short clears, the current will drop. Oh wow, it's all over here, look. Wow. It's all down here, look. It goes all the way along, all across the MOSFET. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to call it quits. I'm not wasting any more time on that. There's no way that's fixable. No way that's fixable. Alright, time to call the customer. Like, it goes all the way across. It literally goes all the way across. If it was one MOSFET, fine, but it goes everywhere. Look, it's spread across at least 2 MOSFETs. At least. And that board is fucking hot. Constantly creates new shorts with the arcs. Yes, but the substrate's all burnt underneath. Like it's gone all the way across. Like you can see the shorts. Like, that's not fixable. Like it's just fucked. about the best you could do with this is take the APU off and put it onto another board if you had another board, like for example a band console, but I literally saw the electric jump so I clipped it. Nice. Yeah, I'm good, thanks, Hammy. We've got nothing but trouble on today's stream. Nothing but trouble. Nothing but trouble. Yeah, the good news is the SSD is not bonded. Yeah, so is that the one you've just sent me? Yes, she just sent it to me. Okay, give me a minute. I'm going to call the customer. Phone's off. Either off or wrong number. Sarah, I think you've put the wrong number down. Just going to ring him. Right, there we go. Spoke to the customer. Right, remember what we said earlier about what some customers say? What did we talk about half an hour ago? Ryan's got it. Ryan's got it. Customer said keep it. Keep it, he said. Don't worry, use it for parts. Awesome. I will do that, sir. You get to keep it, yeah. That's awesome, yeah. Some customers are like that. Some customers will say, yeah, keep it, I don't want it back. Because they just can't be arsed with it. And that's one of them customers. Awesome. Bit unfortunate, but hey, it is what it is. I don't think this was ever recoverable. It's just one of those things. No one can remember what was told 30 minutes ago. You got a point. Yeah, so customer said keep it. So someone just said, can you transfer the APU? Possibly. Possibly, yes. Well, I would need another working board. But if nothing else, I've got an SSD, power supply, fan, heatsink, case. The case is in pretty good condition, so. And then the chips on the board as well. I'm sure will come in handy for something. So, yeah, there we go. It's unfortunate. How much for the fan? What you need the fan? What do you need the fan for? I've got loads of them fans. They're on the store, aren't they? I think. It's one of them things with this. It was just too far gone. Oh, you put an 8 instead of a 9, Sarah said. Right, it's 5:30, ladies and gents. That is my quitting time. No, it's not the 1 terabyte, mate. These are 512s, these are. Yeah, maybe then I'll make a video at some point transferring the SSD. Yeah, 512. Transferring the APU to another board, sorry, not the SSD. I have done it once before. I've got 1 terabyte ones, mate. I've got one for sale on the store, and I've got a couple more as well. I normally use them for the. I normally use them for these. Has it got this chick? Gave us a nice light show, yeah. Yes, indeed. Yeah, I normally use them for the external game things. Yeah, there's a 1 terabyte one on the store at the minute. I'll put one back in stock because one sold yesterday, so I'll put one back in stock on the store today because I have got more. I just don't have them all on the store. So I just read this. So again, a guy on YouTube was I was watching a short yesterday, and a guy was rapping, right? A British guy rapping, and someone put this. They put British accent should have never been introduced to rap. You all sound like Central C because he sounds like all y'all. Do things we do, like bro, go eat some beans on toast. So I left a comment saying, says the Yank, grow up, mate. You voted for an orange, and the creator just hearted it. Oh, that was funny. Yeah, come on, man. You can't take Americans can't take the piece out of British people. Come on, man. Don't be silly. You voted for a fucking orange. Like you may as well have put this guy in office.
Oh, hey, Pear.
Yeah? What is it, Orange?
You may as well have put that guy in office. Yeah, anyway, ladies, gents, No, I've been working on this for like 20 minutes, mate. I just took a little punt at drilling through the board and it didn't work. It was too far gone. Yeah, ladies and gents, it's quitting time. It's 5:30. I've been streaming for 3.5 hours and I am going to have some food and nap. Found them DNP 014s on LA. I'll grab them from there. Once I figure out how many R53s I need, I'll grab those from you. I don't know if I've got any. I'm not sure. Can a fan be listed? Yeah. Just drop me a message on Discord, Ryan. Yep, thank you all for hanging out. Appreciate you all. I'll see you all, I don't know, whenever I feel like streaming again, I suppose. Take it easy, everyone. See you later. Oh, Ryan, you'll have to message Sarah's account. Don't forget.